Hey Cancer, welcome to your yearly forecast. This is going to be a general forecast for the year of 2019 for Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer signs. I am using the SASURAIBITO Tarot Deck. This is a brand new deck for me, so I thought, why not use a new deck for New Year readings? Guys, I'm having a special if you want a personal, private 12-year forecast for yourself. Description is in the comments, so you can check that out as well. Reach out to me if you want your own little personal forecast, month by month, 12-month reading for 2019. Alright, so let's get into January. And I'll pull the first 6 months so I'm not shuffling forever, and I'll start reading February. There's your March. April. May. Alright. Oopsie. Well, I guess there's your June. It fell on out. And then July, right? And then I'll start showing you the cards, and then I'll pull more halfway through. So your January Cancer, ooh, Queen of Cups. This could very well be you coming into your full Cancer energy or full Cancer range, because Queen of Cups is typically a water sign, as you are Cancer. And so some of you are really bringing up your natural water sign traits. Other ones of you may be dealing with a fellow water sign. Queen of Cups is typically seen as like the mother, the wife, the successful, abundant planner, even a businesswoman. There's nothing Queen of Cups can't do. And so I think Cancer, that might be something a lot of you are realizing as you're stepping into January, is maybe you're seeing your gifts, your talents, your what you have to bring to the table, and maybe you're having a little bit more belief here in that there's nothing that you can't do. Maybe you're realizing your abilities and being in that energy. Another meaning of this card, Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive. She's very nurturing. She really cares for others. So maybe some of you are stepping into that role. Maybe you're helping bring love to the people around you. Maybe some of you Cancers are around some really depressed or lower vibrational people. And so maybe you're just stepping into trying to live your life and be in a way where you're trying to help raise the vibration or keep things positive with the people around you. Maybe even caretaking some of you. But a good message that comes up with her as well is don't forget to nurture yourself. You can't get so lost in caretaking of everyone else that you're not caring for yourself. So extend that same nurturing energy toward you. Save some for you, Cancer. Your card coming into February is the Lovers. Ooh la la. So Lovers, people see this card and they're like, awesome, like romance. And yeah, this card can have a romantic meaning. And typically it's something that is showing up in your love life. But really, the Lovers card is about making choices and decisions. So for those of you who are focused on love, you're having to get really clear about what you're looking for in your love relationship. You're having to get very clear about what you're looking for, like what love is to you, what the relationship that will make you happy is going to be for you. Some of you are having to pick between somebody from the past and somebody present, and some of you are having to decide whether or not to stay in a current relationship or move on to a new person. And so I think that for those of you who are kind of getting stuck in this, I don't know if I should pick this person or that person, typically neither of them are the right person, because typically what's happening is one person is missing some traits that you really need that the other person has. But the other person has some of these traits, right? But they're missing others. And so oftentimes you kind of feel like, man, if I can take these two people and put them into one person, I'd have the perfect situation. Well, either way you pick, you're picking half an option, right? So you can find someone that has all of that. Makes sense? But this is a major arcana card, so this is a big shift for a lot of you. Major shifts in your love life happening in February for a lot of you Cancers. This is a general reading, my friends, so make sure you check out your moon sign and rising sign forecasts as well. That might give you more info, or you might need a private reading. Your card for March here is Seven of Pentacles, and this is putting in a lot of work. So maybe for those of you Cancers, let me try to reduce some of this glare here. Maybe for some of you Cancers who are trying to make a decision in your love life, it's kind of like you're in a relationship where you're doing a lot of work. You're putting a lot of work into this relationship. And you might be having to take a step and look here and say, man, is it worth it? The amount of work I'm putting into this, is it worth it? For some of you, it's not love life. For some of you, it has to do with your work situation or a project that you've been working on. Some of you, it could be within your family, because Pentacles typically stands for money, and money is a physical measure of energy. Money is energy. So some of you are really looking into the energy that you're putting into something, and you're having to reevaluate. Like, is this worth the work that I'm doing? Can I do this in a different way? So to me, Seven of Pentacles is always a time of reevaluating and figuring out if there's a different or better way to do things, or if it's time to go and do something different, do something else. January, February, March. Let's check out April for Cancer. Six of Cups. All right, so this really makes sense to me, Cancer. I'm starting to see a little thread, go through these cards. We talked about the Lover's card being about having to make choices and decisions. We've talked about the next card being having to do a lot of work. And then we have Six of Cups. And Six of Cups can sometimes be a card about looking back over your shoulder at your past, feeling a sense of nostalgia, missing the way things were, somebody coming back from your past, childhood memories, all of that good stuff. So we talked about how the Lovers could be having to make a choice between your past and your present. So maybe you're not feeling content with where things are at. You're feeling like you're putting a lot of work into things, and you're looking back and you're like, man, it was better before. I shouldn't have walked away from what I walked away from. Or, I had a good thing and I blew it. And maybe for some of you, maybe you did make some choices that maybe sabotaged yourself. If that's the case, then I would encourage you to maybe work with Archangel Raphael and help you with like healing and going through clearing that. Maybe in some cases even being able to erase it energetically. But for a lot of you guys, Six of Cups has to do with remembering things better than they actually were, like romanticizing the past. If things were that great, you wouldn't have made the decisions that you made, my friends. There's a reason why you chose what you chose. There's a reason why you moved on a little bit here, and you need to remind yourself of this. Okay, your card for May is Six of Swords. And Six of Swords is about wanting to leave drama behind, wanting to, get some rest, come out of a difficult situation, see the way she's coming up to the surface for air and just taking in that deep breath, coming out of that drowning feeling. So this is a good message for a lot of you guys about being able to move forward, right? Because chances are, whatever is in the past is bringing some kind of drama with it. And Six of Swords can mean that before you make this decision, before you take this huge leap, maybe step away from it a little bit. If you're stepping away energetically, or if you're actually able to like full on go on a little bit of a trip, or go away for a weekend, or go for a hike or something, and let yourself process what you're feeling, what's going on, and begin clearing this crazy energy. Come into that stillness, come into that quiet where you don't have people, bothering you, where you can just kind of be on your own, be in that peaceful environment, let yourself release, and then you can make a decision with a clear mind. Six of Swords is about a change of scenery, a change of pace, and coming into calmer, stiller, more peaceful waters. Your card for June is Ten of Pentacles. So this is great. This can typically mean some kind of financial blessing, Cancer. So some of you maybe you've been waiting on something financially, and it may be coming in for you in the month of June. So maybe you know that there's money coming your way, or you're just waiting on a decision or something. Then maybe something's happening in June where this is really moving forward. Some of you might be presented with a promotion or a raise or a new job, something significant that's improving your financial situation. For some of you, it could be that you're beginning to move in a direction that's going to end up being very profitable for you in the future. So because we're all on different parts of our journey, it's not going to show up the same exact way for some of us. Some of us, well, I'm not a Cancer, but some of you Cancers, you know, it might be showing up for you in the month of June like you have this big payout, right? And you're happy. For some of you, it could be you're at this job and you're really miserable and you're kind of struggling, but then you get an idea for like a little side business or a side income, and you start on it. You take steps, you take actions, and you begin building it. So you're coming into that 10 of Pentacles energy by taking those steps. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be at different stages, but overall the energy in June for Cancers for a lot of you is going to be about manifesting some real financial abundance. Coming into July, we've got 2 of Cups, my friends. So this is typically going to be about your personal life, okay? Because it's a Cup card. It's not really going to be about, you know, having closeness at work, unless something at work is venturing into a very close friendship or even romantic. But that's a whole nother story. But typically this is going to be in your personal life. And this is going to be, the way I view this card, 2 of Cups, is coming into a healthy relationship energy. So those of you who have struggled in the past, where you've had these toxic relationships, or you've been with people who are users, or you've done things that later you've regretted and you've been like, man, I really wish I hadn't treated this person this way, or why did I act like that? 2 of Cups is coming into a healthier energy where you don't have those toxic things coming into relationships. You're learning how to love, and you're learning how to be loved. For some of you, this could be a reconciliation within an existing relationship where you're able to heal and to go forward in a better way. Some of you might even be deciding to seek out some kind of couples counseling or therapy, or go back to church or something like that. And for other ones of you, you're changing your type. You're realizing that you're attracted to a very different type of person than you used to be attracted to. And that's because you're done with the drama. You're not being attracted to the people that are going to be bringing chaos into your life anymore. You're being attracted to stability. That's exciting. All right, so let's pull the second half of the year for Cancer. And if you like this deck, guys, I'm going to have a link in the description as well where I show all of the cards. I just kind of talk about the deck. And I have a link for if you want to order it. I do not make a single penny on these cards. If you buy these cards, I don't get any money for it. But they're put out by a local artist, and it's like independent little project. And I think that's cool, and I love this deck, and I'm all for supporting, you know, entrepreneurs and people who are, you know, putting their art out there. Oopsie. And then I also have description in the description about the private sale for the private reading for 2019 for personal readings. So let's see here. Let's go into August. There's your August, September, October, November, and can you believe it, December? Just like that, we're through the year. August is 5 of Cups, my friends. So this could be where you have really high expectations for whatever's happening for you the month before in July. We had 2 of Cups, really healthy relationship. So a part of this really healthy relationship may be triggering some insecurities within you, or some fears, or some worries, or you may be really hoping that this person's going to move forward very quickly, and you might be seeing there's things about their life where they want to be with you, but they have things they need to work on or fix before they can like jump into like getting married or buying a house or anything like that major. So there may be disappointment. For some of you, this isn't love life. This is just in your personal life or in your work life. There's things that are happening that aren't going as quickly as you wanted, or they're not happening as fast as you wanted, or they're not bringing as much back as you had hoped. But the positive message here with this card, guys, there's this rainbow here. It's saying you're not really in a bad situation. You might have 3 cups here that are empty, that have spilled, but you've got 2 cups here that are very full, okay? And it's asking you to focus on these full cups. It's asking you to focus on what you do have, and then over time these cups will fill up, right? Or you'll be able to fill them up. But right now, focus on what you do have. Cancer, I feel intuitively, some of you, I don't know why this is coming in, but I'm being told to say this. Some of you Cancers are having a situation where you're meeting like the perfect person for you and you're really happy about it, but for some reason your family isn't happy about it. And Cancer, I think the reason why is because some of you, your family really depends on you and they are looking for you to help them, and they see this person as like a threat, like you're being taken away. They're not going to have as much access to you. So they're going to obviously have some resentment towards this person, or nitpick them, or like, you know, not like them for you. So I think for some of you, you're in a situation where you're feeling like your family is not accepting this person, and you're just wanting them to see how good this person is to you. And they're feeling threatened. They're like, oh, we're about to lose our Cancer. We don't like this person. So some of you may have disappointment in that way, right? Or there just might be something that you feel like you're giving up to move forward with this new opportunity or new relationship. Coming into the next month, which is September, we have 3 of Cups. So look, Cancer, that wasn't that bad. You went from being sad and just feeling like everything was over to being happy again. Friendships. Some of you are leaning on your friends during this time. And I think some of you are getting really different opinions from friends who have been through really different experiences and have different backgrounds. And so you're feeling happy again. There's some advice, there's some wisdom, support that is coming your way. You're having fun. You're learning, Cancer, that you deserve to be happy. You're learning that you deserve to have nice things, nice people, nice experiences, good times. So you're snapping out of that 5 of Cups energy. I'm happy to see. And you're coming into those friendships, those positive emotional experiences, celebrating the blessings that are coming in and realizing that you deserve them, and having some real friendships here. People who are going to have your back, who are going to be happy for you, who aren't going to be catty, who aren't going to be, frenemy type people. All right, so coming into September, is it September? What did we do here? We did June, July, August, September. Oh, October. Coming into October. How did I almost forget October? I'm forgetting my months. Your October is Ace of Wands. This is taking an opportunity and going for it, my friends. Going for what makes you happy. Going for what you're passionate about. So if you felt torn between this really positive new thing coming in and, things that you're leaving behind, or family or friends not being happy, as you have this new support coming in, you're deciding, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going for this new experience because I'm passionate about it, because it makes me happy, and I'm going to run with it. I'm going to take it and I'm going to run with it. So a lot of you are taking this leap into new energy and doing the things that are bringing you joy and fulfillment. So even if it is a financial move that you're going for, it's still something that is meaningful to you, something that you're passionate and excited about, something that's giving you a sense of adrenaline and joy and just spontaneity and adventure. It's feeling adventurous for a lot of you. November is the moon, and I'm not surprised to see the moon after all of these big massive changes. The moon is, a lot of the times, it's creativity first of all. So a lot of you are coming into a more creative energy. It's intuition. You're learning to trust yourself, but a lot of the times the moon could also be truth about a situation is going to be revealed, or you something in your gut is telling you there's some big change happening. And within that, you might be feeling a little bit nervous, or you might be having old feelings come up to the surface, old disappointments. As you're happier, as you're moving forward, you may remember or see ways in which people that you cared about in your life held you back, or even sabotaged you in some way. It could just be old memories and old feelings coming to the surface that you're sad about, and you're having to release these experiences. So emotionally, there's gunk coming to the surface. Typically, it's stuff from the past. It's not new things happening. And I kind of take this to mean it's time to clear out that emotional baggage in the closet. It's time to get it all out, because the universe is about to bring you like a whole new wardrobe, so to speak. And it's time to make room for all the new blessings that are coming in. So a part of that is going to be this emotional release, this emotional purge. So if you feel emotional, Cancer, take it easy. Maybe don't go out so much on your free time. If you need to take naps, if you need to cry, if you need to write, if you need to paint, if you need to, go kickboxing, whatever it is, do the things that are helping you get these feelings and these emotions out. And be patient with yourself in that process. Your card for December is King of Swords. And King of Swords is about moving forward with like precision, with a plan, knowing very clearly what you're going to do. It's also a card about negotiating and speaking up for yourself. So as you're moving forward, you're learning to be in that healthier energy where you can tell people what you want, what you need, what your expectations are. But you're also in that balanced place where you're not coming off like this total jerk, like me, mine, gimme. You understand their needs, and you're able to negotiate, and you're able to present like a win-win situation for a lot of circumstances, which is making a lot of people respect you more. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign. Maybe an air sign is coming in that's going to be very significant in your life, or possibly even potentially a soulmate. King of Swords could also be agreements and like a lawyer type energy. So maybe some of you are getting ready to move forward on a business or a business idea, and you're getting your contracts in place, or you're getting things in writing. Or maybe some of you are about to get married, and there could be some prenup stuff that's happening. Maybe that's what the Five of Cups is. Maybe like some of you are feeling hurt because somebody's telling you like, hey, FYI, if we move forward, I'm going to need you to sign a prenup or whatever. And you might feel a little bit hurt, right? It could be that, not that you're with this person for their money, but it could be something like that for some of you, right? Some kind of agreement that is coming into place or coming into fruition. So guys, like I said, this is general. Check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. And if you want your own private 2019 12-month forecast, I was also thinking what I could do is help you with a custom affirmation for yourself, whatever you're trying to manifest in the new year, or whatever you're trying to release, and give you some homework to help you move in that direction, because I've definitely been through those changes myself, and I'm more than happy to share what has worked for me to try to help others. And so I was going to do that 12-month reading, the affirmation, the homework, for $40. And that's a really good deal, guys. It's a pretty good, it's a steal, honestly, because you're getting a lot of things and helping manifest. So let me know. My contact info is in the description, and I am excited to be a part of your journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Don't forget to check out your weekly horoscopes, guys. Not horoscopes, I'm sorry. Your weekly forecasts. Every week I do, if for those of you who don't know, I do a reading every week for each zodiac sign. So don't forget to subscribe so that you get those as well. Thanks, Cancer. Happy New Year.